who's being bullied at school can be heartbreaking and frustrating, but what if you were told it's your child who is doing the bullying? One mother has told of her shock and anger after discovering her 6-year-old daughter had been tormenting other kids. And it's our daily dilemma: what should you do if your child is the bully? Margaret Rafferty is the editor of Kidspot.com.au. Margaret, tell us about this mum and her little girl.
So she received a call one Sunday night from a mother of one of her daughter's school friends, and the woman was very upset and just basically blurted out, "My daughter is being bullied and it's by your daughter." And she explained her feeling at the time of being outraged and shocked and embarrassed and deeply upset by it, and spent the rest of the evening thinking about how to tackle it, and then talked to her daughter the next day, and her daughter basically confessed, yes, that was what was happening.
So first she didn't believe it, did she? She was like, no, my daughter would never do anything like that.
Exactly.
You're crazy. And
exactly.
Then, wow.
But the stats say that a quarter of children or more between the years 4 to 10 are bullied regularly, frequently. So the chances are that someone has a child who's being bullied, and at the same time someone has a child who's a bully.
But don't children actually model their behaviour on what they see in the home? Yeah. So if there's some bullying going on or whatever between the parents, the little girl could be copying them?
I don't think that's necessarily the case. A lot of studies that have looked at behaviour in children have found that certainly a percentage of their choices and behaviours come from their family, but there's other influence as well outside the home in friends and other people that kids interact with, and that's important too.
Anything to impress your peer group as well. You do anything, and also to stop being. And the interesting thing about this as well is it raised the question of what constitutes bullying, because this girl it wasn't your sort of typical pushing and shoving and name calling. She'd established a club that only certain people could get into, and this other little girl was basically being excluded from it, and that is a form of bullying as well in the eyes of this parent.
So the thing is, we encourage our children to be leaders. We encourage our children to be assertive and to be creative and take control of their situation. And this little girl had discovered a game, and the game had developed and become more than just a play this game and we'll all have fun, and to play this game and compete to be part of it. And that's how it all originated.
So what do you do then if you find out that your child is a bully?
Well, I think that, as in all things with parenting, that communication is key. You've got to talk to your kids and say, this is what's going on. Don't be judgmental, don't be angry, try and stay calm about it. Make sure you back up any steps that are being taken by the school or whatever other organisation is involved, so you're not taking sides or taking the child's side against the school, because that sends a message that what they're doing is okay. Keep talking to them. Make them realise there are consequences of their actions. Help them be able to empathise with the person who's being bullied. Make them see that that person has feelings and that person is being hurt. So empathy is really important, and teaching that to the children as well. But I think, the biggest thing is love your kids and make sure they know that they're valuable and they don't have to do this stuff to be loved by you.
Yeah. Margaret Rafferty from Kidspot.com.au. Thank you very much. You can join the debate on the website as well.